recognize me from the Disney Villains ColourPop collection video. Yes, it is I, Nodramamakeupmama. This little insert, secret, if you will, between the start and finish of my other video, I'm going to be talking all about your under eyes. I've had so many people comment and ask me, how do I put shadow under my eyes without it going everywhere? How do you make your liner not run? All that stuff. So we're going to kind of go over some basics real quick. This is going to be like 5 minutes. So first of all, you need to know your under eye. If you want to put anything under your under eye, and I'm talking eye pencils, mascara, eyeshadow, anything, you have to set your under eyes. Regardless of whether you use concealer or not, you do need to put a setting powder under your eyes to get any of that moisture that's gonna be there gone, because moisture is gonna kill you. Moisture is the enemy of eye makeup. So you want to, even if, like I said, even if you don't wear concealer, find a good setting powder, really finely milled one, and just kind of pat it with your fingers under your eyes before you do anything. So now, let's talk about the different kinds of pencils. So you have pencils that are automatic. That's not an automatic pencil. It would probably be helpful if I pulled an automatic one. Nope, that's not one either. Oh my gosh. You know what would have been helpful? If I'd had these out already. I keep grabbing ones that aren't. Okay, so this is an automatic pencil. This is a smudge stick. It's a waterproof eyeliner. Anytime they say they're waterproof, that means they are safe to put in your water line. Your water line is the line between your eyes and your eyelid, right there. A lot of times people like to do this to make your look more dramatic. Now the reason these are called smudge sticks is because these are a gel eye pencil and you can smudge them like while they're still, until they dry. So if you took that and came back with a little pencil or a little brush, so you can smudge it out and kind of smoke it out. Once it's set though, it's there. It's not coming off. So that's one way. So the other kind of eye pencil is just like the regular wooden eye pencil. These are not waterproof. These are eye pencils that I recommend putting only on the top of your eye, because regardless of whether they say they're going to stay or not, they're probably not going to. These are just your good old-fashioned wooden pencils. A lot of times they're made out of coal, not C-O-A-L, K-O-H-L. They are a little darker. They're more pigmented generally, but you know, they are a little harder to use. I personally don't like using these on my under eye at all because it will go everywhere. So you always want to look for waterproof or 24 hours, stay all day, whatever. So then the other kind of liner you have obviously is your liquid liner. Liquid liner is not for everybody. If you wear eyelashes, I do suggest you use liquid eyeliner just because, why wouldn't you? It hides the band, it just makes everything. This is actually purple, and the reason I'm pulling this out is if you are unfamiliar with liquid liner, there are different types. This is a feathered brush, and so it doesn't give you as clean of a line. It's really easy to go wrong with a feathered brush. That is a very cool color, but you don't have a whole lot of control. The kind that I like to wear and the kind that I tell everyone is a felt tipped brush, which is something like, actually that's not it. Where is it? Oh my gosh, there it is. Oh, this is one. This is a Tarte one, but this is a felt tip. You see how fine that point is? And these you can get super, super precise, super, super thin. I mean, look how thin I got that line. And if you use your finger to steady your cheek, you should be fine. So that's how you put pencil on. There is another option. The fourth option of those pencil liners is to use eyeshadow. I've said this before on my channel, but a really quick trick, it's hard to say, quick trick, is to dampen a angled brush. I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus to dampen it. You can use eye makeup remover. You can use water. That doesn't make sense. I have no explanation for that at all, but it does work. And I'm going to go into Revenge, which was that black sparkly color, and I'm just dipping my angle brush in it, and then I'm going to slide it. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. And once that's dry, it's not going anywhere. So I really do like doing that. The other thing, and this is not a liner thing, you guys are like, oh, how do you do your shadow under your eyes? Well, first of all, one of these ways, make sure you use a 24-hour shadow, or you do use a wet brush with a shadow, and you shouldn't have a problem as far as liner under your eyes. As far as putting shadow under your eyes, it depends on what kind of look you're going for. The look I have right now, I definitely want to put shadow under my eyes. So the way you do that is you get a really tapered brush. You see how tapered that is? Or my other brush. I've lost everything, guys, including my mind. You can use an eyebrow brush. You can use a flat top brush like this. You really can use anything. I'm gonna use a flat top to show you kind of how. So if I was gonna go with Fate, which was the blue on my eye, I take this flat top brush just like that, and I'm just gonna go right under my eye, like that. So I'm not going too far. And see, that just really adds a little, well, that's not a little pop of color, that's a big pop of color. And then I'm gonna go on the top with the same thing. And then if you want to smoke it out a little, that's when you go in with your really angled smudgy brush and you just kind of go back and just smudge it out. And what I like to try to do is make sure that the smudge meets at the top. So the top and the bottom are connected. And that's how you do it. And then you take a lighter color on the inside. I'm just gonna go with an angled brush onto Diablo, which is that green on the inside of my eye. And I'm just gonna go right here with that. And thus endeth the lesson.